Hi, I'm Rajiv, and today I'm going to show you how I pack for a trip. This video was brought to you by Tumi. I'm going to be a little bold here and say that one of the things that I'm really good at is traveling. I have traveled a lot over the past 15 years. I lived in Munich for 2 years. I traveled all over Europe. And when I'm traveling, I have figured out how to do it so that it's a pleasant experience. My advice to you is travel light. Figure out how to pack the least amount of stuff and then find a piece of luggage for that. Invest in good quality, invest in something that you love to hold and you love to look at because you're going to be carrying it around a lot. I absolutely love Tumi luggage. This is a brand that I asked to partner with because I have been using their luggage for years and it has held up. Their zippers, like I could stuff a Tumi bag and sometimes I'm like pulling the zipper and I'm like, this zipper, I don't know if it's gonna hold, I don't know if it's gonna hold, and it always holds. The wheels on a rolly bag, I have pulled my rolly bag over cobbled streets in Europe. Same thing. I'm like, I don't know if these wheels are gonna hold. And the wheels are totally fine. So this is a brand that I can really vouch for. I'm really proud to be showing you this stuff because you should go out there and have a look through their collection and find something that works for you because it will hold up. The way that I figured out how to travel is by really packing one bag. And I tell you, I traveled to Europe this summer for 6 weeks. I went to Florence for an art course, and all I took was a black bag and a little leather shoulder bag. That's all. I had everything I needed. And if I didn't have what I needed, I just bought it over there. Do you really want to cart a bottle of shampoo, like a plastic bottle of shampoo, across the Atlantic Ocean? No, you don't need to do that. You can buy shampoo in Europe. And this is what I've done over the years. I filtered out all the unnecessary things and I only take what I absolutely need to take with me. And if I don't have something, I get it there. Everybody can consolidate their wardrobe and their accessories to a small suitcase or a small bag. The main thing is that you wear something really nice on the plane. This is what changes everything. I actually wear a suit on the plane. If I'm traveling in the summer, this summer when I went to Italy, I wore this linen suit on the plane, and it's fantastic because the jacket is not even lined, so it's very lightweight. I wore a tank top under this. I looked great, I felt comfortable, and when I was in Italy, whenever I needed to sort of dress up a little bit, I just threw my suit back on. If it's cold, then I wear a tweed suit on the plane, and I wear a 3-piece tweed suit. And what that does is it gives me a blazer. I have a tweed blazer that I can throw on over top even a t-shirt while I'm on my trip. So that's the first thing. What are you gonna wear on the plane that is not gonna go in the bag? Usually the thing that I wear on the plane is the thing that would take up the most amount of room in this bag. If I packed this tweed suit in this black bag, there would be no room for anything else. So I wear the suit. And you might think like, oh, that's not comfortable wearing a suit on the plane. It is. It's fine. You can put up with it for 5, 6, 7 hours. There was a time, my mom and dad spoke of a time when everyone dressed up. You wouldn't get on a plane if you weren't in a suit. What happened? Why do people wear their pajamas on the plane? And you might say, because I want to be comfortable. Well, you can not be comfortable for 6 hours. Because what that's going to do is it's going to change your whole trip. Take something nice, wear it on the plane. You'll feel nice. If you're a woman, maybe it's something else. Maybe it's a pantsuit, or maybe it's a black dress. I think a black dress is one of those classics that if you find the right black dress, you wear that or you pack that in your bag, and that's the one thing that you have that you can go to if you need to dress up a little bit. I want to show you how I pack this bag. If I'm wearing a suit, I always take 2 white dress shirts with me, and then I wear a white dress shirt on the plane. Then I always have a pair of pajamas, because I wear pajamas in the hotel when I go to sleep. I take a pair of jeans, and I take a sweater. If you have a lightweight black sweater that is really good quality, you can throw that on with a pair of jeans. You can wear a white button-down shirt underneath it with the white collar showing, and you look really good. I always take 2 or 3 white t-shirts. A crisp, clean white t-shirt is so versatile. I actually wear white t-shirts underneath the dress shirts, so I wear them when I'm wearing my suit as my undergarment, but I also wear the white t-shirt underneath the sweater, and you could also just wear the white t-shirt and jeans. So this is the way to pack so that if it is hot, I'm not gonna wear my sweater outside, I'm not gonna wear my suit outside, I might just wear my white t-shirt and jeans. White t-shirts, essential. I always have at least 1 white tank top, because if it's really hot, sun's out, guns out. And then I take a pair of shorts, and these aren't just shorts, they are swimming trunks. If there's a pool or an ocean, you might want to swim. Make sure you always have swimwear with you. That's my advice. The last thing that I do is I pack 1 other button-down shirt that I can wear with jeans, I can wear under my suit, I can wear this just with a tank top underneath. So I really put thought into just the essentials. Now, maybe you go on your trip and you feel like, I don't have enough clothes. Buy something. People like to go shopping when they're traveling, and packing light is incentive for you to maybe go out and have some fun finding a piece of clothing that you're going to bring back home with you and that's going to remind you of your trip. So I'm going to put this in the bag, show you. I want to prove to you that this really works. And people don't believe me. People don't believe that I went to Europe for 6 weeks, not as a tourist, but as a student, and that this is all I took, and that I was well-dressed and comfortable the whole time. Stuff that I needed over there, like I was painting watercolors while I was in Europe, and I was doing it every single day. I just bought that there. I didn't want to cart my watercolor palette and my brushes and watercolor paper across the Atlantic, so I just bought it there, and I painted every day, and then at the end of my trip, I sold my watercolors, and the supplies paid for themselves. So, the one thing I didn't mention, my panties. You have to pack your panties and your socks. And look at this, see? Look, there's still so much room in this bag. Toiletries. Keep this to a minimum, okay? You don't need to take all your stuff to Thailand. You should not take a big plastic bottle of shampoo to Thailand. Don't do it. Whatever, your hair is not what it looks like at home, fine, just deal with it. My hair looked like a Brillo pad this whole summer in Italy. If you have confidence, that is the most attractive thing. If your hair looks like a Brillo pad and whatever, this is all I have in Europe. It doesn't matter what you look like. If I don't look as good as I usually look, just put on a smile. So, toiletries. Deodorant. You don't want your armpits smelling like an old cheese sandwich that's sitting in your bag for 2 weeks. Toothpaste. Toothbrush with a toothbrush cover, essential. Q-tips. I always take Q-tips with me, especially because I love to swim and I get water in my ears. Tweezers. You know, you don't have to take these with you, but these tweezers, they come in so handy. Sometimes, well, I'm not going to go into details. Moisturizer. I only put one thing on my face for most of the year. It's moisturizer. In the summertime, I do wear sunscreen too. So if it's in the summer, I would take some sunscreen with me. Floss. Some lip balm. A comb. A nail file. A nail clipper. This is my man trap. Then a tiny little bottle of cologne. And now, this is what many of you are going to raise objections about. I can see it. It's like the 13th person at the table. I can sense it. I know what's going to happen. This is essential. This is laundry detergent. And I take this with me because I wash my stuff regularly in the hotel sink or in the bathtub. And you might say, I'm not doing that. That's fine if you're not going to do that. But what that means is you are carrying a much bigger bag and you are lugging around dirty clothes from place to place to place to place. You're lugging dirty clothes across the ocean, you're lugging them back. It's one or the other. If you do the work to wash your clothes in the sink and hang them up in the hotel bathroom, then you just keep wearing them and washing them as you use them. Or you lug around a lot of stuff. My best friend Christian, he's the one who taught me how to pack like this. We went to Sri Lanka together and he showed up with a bag that was like half the size of this. And we were there for 3 weeks. So, and he had laundry detergent with him because he would just rinse his stuff out and keep using it. So Christian does it, so I do it too. It's such a wonderful experience traveling with just a bag. It's just so easy to cart stuff around. If you have a big suitcase, you can't do that. It's this cumbersome thing that you're constantly lugging around. This bag actually fits under the seat in front of me on a plane, so I don't have to worry about overhead bin space being full. This is why I encourage everyone to figure out how to pack like this for you. Toiletries in the bag. Next, some technology. So, I have my confuser. The confuser goes in the bag. It's called a confuser because that's what it does to me. I did not come up with that term. My friend Gigi did. Very accurate. Phone, something I wish I didn't have, but I have to have it. Glasses. Those are like reading glasses. Sunglasses, essential. Wallet and passport. Keys. Put those in here. You know, the other great thing about this bag is that it has a pocket over here where I put my passport so that it's easily accessible. But this sleeve enables the bag to go over the handle of a rolly bag. So if you're carrying both, you have your rolly bag and this, you can slip this over the handle and it makes it so easy to roll around both at the same time. I just love Tumi. And as the stars turn gloomy, the night winds whisper to me, I'm lonesome as I can be. I go a walking just after midnight. Okay, that is really the song whenever I'm packing my Tumi bag. Because she says, as the stars turn gloomy, the night winds whisper to me. So you go to Italy for 6 weeks and you're so proud that you packed this small bag, and every time you pass a mirror, you're like, damn boy, you look sad because you packed the right things, but you know, you're riding your bike around and you pass like, I don't know, a store that carves wooden things. As one does, you pass a store that was started in like 1845 where everything in the store was carved by hand. Oh, some wooden shelf brackets, why not? Oh, random beautiful shell carved by hand that you've always wanted. How could you leave that behind? And then you walk down the street and, oh, you have to go into this place because this place binds books by hand and it's the 5th generation bookbinder. And oh, you know, you start talking to them and then you realize you have to order a book that they put your name onto, and you use it for your anatomy notes because you're there doing an anatomy course. That's why you went to Florence in the first place. And after your course is done, you realize you've spent 6 weeks looking at this anatomy book where the pictures are very detailed and you're going to use them for life drawings, so you can't leave that there. So what do you do? What do you do with this precious treasure that you found in Florence? It's not going to fit in your bag. Well, you thought about this before you packed your bag, and you have just in case. That is what this is, and I am so thrilled to share this with you because this is what I love about this setup. This is what I do. In this pouch is a collapsible duffel bag. And Tumi makes, it's actually called a just in case duffel bag. Tumi makes the duffel bag, they make a tote bag, and they make a backpack. And when you open this up, you can clip this pouch that the thing is stored in has little snap buttons, and those snap buttons, they actually clip inside the bag. So you can attach the pouch into the bag, and then there's an internal pocket. Even if I'm traveling around the States, like when I went to Louisville for a conference, I took this bag with me, but I took this with me as well. And when I go antique shopping, this comes in very useful because I'll often check this bag. Sometimes I'll just put my clothes in here, and I'll put anything breakable in this bag, and I'll carry the breakable stuff on the plane, and I'll check this other bag because they can throw around my clothes and they're not going to get damaged. But this collapsible thin bag is what you carry with you so that when you go shopping or you find things, because that's part of being on a trip, you know, you find things unexpectedly sometimes. And if there's no room in your bag because you've packed really economically, then you have this. And let me tell you, I always end up using this just in case bag. Always. So this just in case fits in here. Look at this bag. This gets closed up. It has I can attach this to it so it goes over my shoulder, and this is how I travel. And truly, everything that I need is in this bag. And the different combinations of all of the stuff that I've packed in here really provide a varied wardrobe where I can mix and match so many different components, and my looks are different, but I'm well dressed and I feel great. So maybe I'll show you that. I want to show you all the possibilities of mixing up what's in here and what I would wear on the plane. There you have it, how to pack a small bag with your essentials for your travel. This video was brought to you by Tumi. Check out the description to this video for a link to these wonderful Tumi products. Thanks for watching.